Republicans' new counterproposal does much of anything, and whether Joe Biden went down the wrong path in trying to negotiate with the Republicans by dropping your stimulus items like FPUC from $600 to $400 and reducing certain items to appease Republicans, ultimately to see the Republicans go even lower than that. Thank you for joining me on a Sunday night. It is a cold night here in Los Angeles. This will be a shorter recording, about 15 minutes, and I'll be back live with another recording right after this. In this video, I'll analyze what is in the Republicans' proposal, and then at the 15-minute mark, I'll come back with a new recording, and I'll analyze what you should be doing as the Purple Power next day, tomorrow, as we get ready to ramp up and push for bigger stimulus. And with that, please subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, the most comprehensive channel there is out there. Now at 94 million views, you did it. We made it to 94 million views. We're trying to push to 100 million views. Hey, David, thank you for this dancing pair. I really appreciate it. Just got on camera and already got a dancing pair. I really appreciate it. If you're a new member of this channel, there's now a dancing pair emoji. So if you see a dancing pair come across the screen, then certainly hit the dancing pair emoji, as David Allen did as well, and Russell Ward. Thank you, David. Really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to this channel, this is the best darn channel there is out there. 24 hours of breaking news reports around the clock from 1 a.m. to 1 p.m. Every day, 24 hours of programming. This show and then another show right after this in 15 minutes. And I'll be back live with you at 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time with the new hit show Hazard Pay. That's a live chat taped show, and I may throw in an extra show. Make sure you follow LLA on Instagram. You may also see another show tonight. All right, let's and if you've not become a member, consider becoming a member. The member link is in the pinned comment, also at the top of the chat. Purple Hawk, Purple Power, Calcino VIP. A Sirloin update. Sirloin made an appearance today on third stimulus check and third stimulus package. Go watch it. Sirloin did make an appearance today. So people have been asking him, where is he? Well, he made that appearance. Ron Portman spoke today. Who's Ron Portman? Does that name sound familiar to you, Ron Portman? He should sound familiar to you because he spoke about your stimulus. He's one of the 10 Republicans who drafted a counter proposal to Joe Biden's $1.9 trillion stimulus package, third stimulus package. Hey, SCF, welcome SCF to the family. Thank you for coming to Purple Hawk. I really appreciate it. Is there a chance we'll see the bill be law by the end of next weekend? Yes, there is a chance. Absolutely. And welcome SCF to the family. Thank you for coming to Purple Hawk. What's going on with this crazy Plan B? Yeah, the Plan B, according to Nancy, is going to be called for a vote. The question of whether it is the only thing being called for a vote. I went over my notes again, and Nancy said very clearly that Plan A is the bill, the $1.9 trillion bill. It was in the House subcommittees on Friday. You remember what she said? She said she wanted the House subcommittees to work on finalizing the language and the provisions of the 1.9 stimulus package bill, and that she wanted it ready so she can call the 1.9 stimulus package bill for a vote next week. That's what was in the subcommittees, and that was her quote. So for her to talk today about reconciliation going for vote, it looks like, I'm not trying to vouch for Nancy. God knows I'm not doing that. But it looks like she's calling both things for a vote. It really does look like she's calling both things for a vote. Because she made very clear on Thursday, the bill, the 1.9, is in the subcommittee. She's calling for a vote, and she wants it out of the subcommittees, so it's ready for vote next week. So that was pretty clear. All right, so Ron Portman. Who's Ron Portman? So Ron Portman is one of the people who drafted the counterproposal, the Republican counterproposal, along with Susan Murkowski, Lisa Collins, Mitt Collins, and Mitt Portman, the 10 Republicans. Why are they drafting a counterproposal? That's all a story unto itself. You know, over the last 2 weeks, Joe Biden thought the way you do this in Biden land is you have Zoom chats. Let's do Zoom chats. Just Zoom. Hey, hey, Mon. Hey, hey, Lisa. How are you? How's the kids? How's it going? How about my stimulus package? Yeah, you like it? Well, good. Yeah, yeah. And so he did that for 2 weeks. He did those Zoom chats for 2 weeks. And he thought, hey, talking it out will work. And come in a little bit lower on numbers, that will work. So what did they do? Is Joe not looking? Is Joe not looking? Yeah, he's not looking. Okay, quickly send out a letter saying we have a different proposal. And that's what they did when he wasn't looking on a Sunday morning. I mean, it's a Sunday morning for all God's sakes. It's a Sunday morning. I mean, who's watching things to happen on Sunday morning? He's not watching now. So slide out our counter proposal. Joe Biden must have been pissed. He had to have been pissed. These were people he was chatting with for 2 weeks. How about doing my thing and doing my thing and how you zoom, 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 zoom. And then there's like counter proposal. What counter proposal? Why is there counter proposal? What do you mean counter proposal? You're supposed to be working on my proposal, not preparing a counter proposal. Who told you could propose a counter proposal? No one told them they could propose a counter proposal. They just went and did that. And then came Ron Portman. Oh, Ron Portman, bless his soul. So what did Ron Portman say? And who is Ron Portman? Let me give you a recap of who Ron Portman is. In When I used to record outside in summer 2020, Ron Portman was the guy who said, FPUC, FPUC, I don't like it. I don't like FPUC. Why? Because millions of Americans are getting rich on FPUC. There are jobs waiting for you, good jobs, and you're not going back to work because you're getting rich off the American dollar and getting rich off of FPUC. Needless to say, how do you get rich off of FPUC if it isn't paying from July to December of 2020? There is no FPUC from July of 2020 to December 2020. So how are you getting rich off of something that doesn't exist? I don't know that. No one ever paid your FPUC retro, so how can you get rich off of it? But he was the one who said there was all these jobs and you're all staying home. You're lazy, just lazy, trying to get rich off the American dollar. Ron could take a long walk off of a. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but I saw it. Yeah, Ron Portman was a little. He also said, "Here's $300 for 3 weeks to get back to work." I'm sorry. That's sort of insulting. I have a lot of comments about that. He had come up with the Portman plan, and you heard me talk about that if you're an old time viewer to this channel. He said, "Here's $300 for 3 weeks to get back to work. You slacking, lazy person. You." I mean, that's basically what he's saying. You're a slacky, lazy person. Here's $900. You'll get back to work, won't you? I mean, it's just very insulting. It's very insulting. It's basically saying you're lazy until Ron Portman throws you some money, and then you'll, okay, whatever, I'll get back to work. Thank you for the $300 a week. Okay, well, I really didn't want to get back. I mean, it's very insulting. It's very insulting for a congressional leader to call anyone lazy, let alone say, here's some money to get your lazy, you know what, back to work. So that's Ron Portman. He's the one writing the counter proposal for Joe Biden's bill. I think they could have chosen a better choice than that. I mean, where's Marco Rubio? Marco Rubio is not available. Why could they choose anyone else to put their name on the bill but Ron Portman? And of course, then there's CNN. CNN, who do they book for an interview this morning? Ron Portman. Yeah, this is Ron Portman. I mean, what you didn't have Gallagher available for an interview this morning. You didn't have Dumbo the Clown available. It's Ron Portman. So what did Ron Portman says? And this is what Ron Portman said this morning about Americans. It'll be less than my bill will be less than $1.9 trillion because much of what Joe Biden has laid out has nothing to do with COVID-19. Okay, so he's saying there's nothing to do with COVID-19. So what does he say? As an example, with regard to stimulus payment checks, we think they should be more targeted. Uh, that makes no sense. I don't know what that means. That makes no sense. He just says uh, that Joe Biden's sending stimulus checks to people who don't need stimulus checks, and that that that's not COVID relief. Uh, Earth to Mars, Earth to Mars, Republicans and Democrats in March passed a bipartisan CARES Act 1 plan that said stimulus checks need to go to people $87,000 or less 2019 earnings. It was called the first stimulus package. It was $1,200. And it said, hey, $87,000 is the benchmark. Earth to Mars, reality check number two in December of 2020, Mitt Romney, whose name is on the bill that we're doing here, said that the benchmark for determining whether you get a cash check, get a second stimulus check of $600 is $87,000. Now suddenly between December, what was it, December 28th and January 31st, stimulus is no longer targeted at $87,000 now. It's a totally different number because Ron Portman's talking. I mean, I've never heard such junk in my life, Ron. I mean, that is just, that doesn't even pass the smell test. It makes no sense. It's idiotic. It really is. Every Republican has said $87,000 is the benchmark for determining a stimulus check. And he comes in and says, no, it's not. No, it's not. It just needs to be a new number. It's a new year, a new number. It don't make no any sense. Um, that's Ron Portman. uh, so Joe Biden's confusing me as well. Joe Biden got a letter from the progressives about stimulus, and that letter from the progressives not acknowledging it. Not acknowledging it. Thank you, David, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you, David, for the super chat. Dancing pair, we don't care. I mean, Ron Portman, he don't care, but he's not a dancing pair. So what is going on with Ron Portman? Don't make any sense. Mitt Romney also not making any sense. Mitt Romney is the guy who wrote the hazard pay bill. He wrote the hazard pay bill that you want to dance as a dancing pair to in 2020. He wrote the hazard pay bill. Is there hazard pay in his bill now? No. So what happened to hazard pay, Mitt? It's gone. It's gone. So what do yeah, don't make a lot of sense. So what is in this bill from the Republican, the not bill, proposal, memo, letter? Volunteers of the channel, members of the channel have a copy of the letter. It's a letter. What's in the bill? It says stimulus check for less people. Extend FPUC at $300 a week at the same level all the way now to December. And then give some more SNAP benefits. We already gave the dancing pair. I really appreciate that angel with the dancing parents blowing kisses. I mean, did Ron not see that that there was SNAP benefits in there? Doesn't make any sense. Uh, and then $4 billion for behavioral health and substance abuse services. Ron says that's totally COVID-19 related. And then finally, some more PPP. Yeah, some more PPP. I don't know what is with these Republicans with their PPP and some of the problem creators. It's becoming like a running gag. It's sort of like a whoopee cushion. It's sort of like, hey, you want to do some PPP? Of course, let's do some PPP. Why not do some more PPP? It's like some running. It's like an inside joke. It's like every time they mention PPP, I'm like, are they really doing PPP again? I'm like, every time I see this, every time I see PPP reemerge, it doesn't make any sense. If you don't know what PPP is, there was a round of PPP in the first stimulus package. No one wanted it. Then there was a round of PPP in the second in a package by itself. Then there was another round of PPP. And then PPP came back in the second stimulus package. Hey, Miss Jenny, with an hippopotamus going like this. Then there was a fourth round of PPP. Now they want a fifth round of PPP. Guess what? There's some PPP currently sitting at SBA right now under the second stimulus package you passed in December. Uh, it don't make any sense. And this is, I could just go on forever about this. Lisa Murkowski said on Thursday or Friday last week, she said, I don't know why we're doing another stimulus package when we just did one a few days ago. We did one in December. Why do we need another stimulus package? We just did one. Well, Here's Lisa Murkowski writing her counterproposal where she's doing another PPP. Lisa, you just did PPP. Why are you doing PPP again? In December, we didn't do hazard pay, Lisa. In December, we didn't do SSI and SSDI for $200 a month. In December, we didn't do business grants for existing businesses. We didn't do a new business loans. We didn't do paid sick leave. But Lisa, why are we doing this again? Or Lisa, why are you doing PPP again? You need a lot of PPP. What? Lisa needs a lot of PPP. I don't. How much PPP do you need, Lisa? It's just I don't understand this. And she's the one who says we were just doing this a few weeks ago. Yeah, you were doing PPP a few weeks ago, and you need more PPP. How much PPP do you need? I don't get this. Don't get this. Some of your jokes on the screen are just killing me. I can't say them on air, but I'm just killing me. So, yes, it don't make any sense. It don't make any sense. No mo PPP. Uh, so there we are. Uh, I don't get it. I don't know what's going on. It doesn't make any sense. Let me answer some of your incredible questions and comments from yesterday's video. Verna LaFleur, we're all struggling. Just do it already. Felipe Yarba, Biden has plenty of time to do this. Cheryl Wells, what happened to the promises about raising the people who's on SSI and SSDI and railroad benefits? Janice Leedy, disagree. He had time to work on that before he was elected. Oh, well said. Norman Trujillo, he should know. He's been in politics for over 45 years. Teresa Wade, I read yesterday that COVID might very well last 5 years, so we should get stimulus monthly. Purple Power, LL8. Clay Murphy, I thought we were going to get a raise of our SSI and SSDI, so when is that supposed to be coming? Not coming. That's why we're doing hashtag SS200. Gregory Jones, the people in the state of Georgia need to file class action lawsuit. There's a guy with a class action lawsuit comment again. Phyllis Haas, disagree. He is going to ruin our country. David Rowe, he's been in politics for how long? Forever. Uh, Len Glenn, we need $2,000 a month until this pandemic goes away. We need our $200 checks. Joe Meschel, we need $200 stimulus checks monthly, and people are on SSI and SSI benefits. We need $200 monthly. Pat McMillan, the stimulus should be a standalone bill because it's obviously going to be a huge bill. But if it's going to be reoccurring, so the regular people get me, understands. That's actually how it read. I didn't leave out a little word to it. Well, there you go. Um, in the video right after this, and when I come back alive, I'm going to go over what Purple Power has to do now that you understand the Republican proposal. Now that you understand that the Republican proposal doesn't have in there hazard pay, paid sick leave, business loans, business grants, student aid supplement, child tax credit, expansion of earned tax credit, no rent, utilities, no free child care, no nada. What do we do? Find out in the next video right after this. I'll be back live in just about 3 minutes. Stay informed, stay focused, and join me as the continuation of Eatings LA continues in just 3 minutes after this. Take care.